Okay, so welcome to the next Guild Wars commentary, directed by yours truly, Andrew, Drew, Traveling Stranger, my last name. So anyway, we're here at Dragon's Stand, and we're trying to show you an example of what we call a Guild Wars meta event. It happens on a few maps, well, a lot of maps, but this is a level 80 meta event for max level characters, and I'm good, but there are some really good players in this group. Some of them, you know, with Guild Wars, there's a few different types of people in Guild Wars. There's people who get like all the downloadable content, whatever you want to call it, the microtransactions. A lot of people spend a ton on that. Then there's like your PvP crowd. Then there's a PvE, man. Some people have straight PvE builds, right? For farming. There's got to be something to it. So myself, I'm a PvP guy. So when I go into the world here, I mean, I beat the main storyline of the first game, and then this first expansion was Heart of Thorns. I beat that campaign storyline. I'm still waiting to do the Path of Fire, the second expansion. The Path of Fire expansion was the one that added mounts, I keep telling you guys, so I don't have the proper mount. The expansion, I think, is about leveling up your masteries, and you need certain masteries to get certain mounts. So now I've resolved that the game is an XP grind, right? So we're going to get some XP. So here I am, doing meta events. Now meta events give a lot of XP. And I said, why not do a meta event in a place I've never been to? So I never did Dragon's Stand. So throughout this video, you're going to see that I'm discovering the areas. Because I'm discovering the areas, I'm also receiving XP. So this is a serious XP grind, and I hope you guys all enjoy it. We've been working really hard here. We got the best people, the best, top notch, working on Guild Wars 2 to be specific. But as I may have told you, there's 5 gods in Guild Wars. There's 5 gods. I think 5. Anyway, one of them goes crazy. Here we are. I'm ready to engage him. I need to get more ascended trinkets. I need ascended trinkets and a backpack. So that will be my final. I don't see how my character can get any better unless I start grinding and looking into infusions. Infusions are really what set ascended material, ascended armor and weapons. Infusions make them better in a way. So I don't know what other kind of armor has infusions. it might be exclusive to Ascended. You'd have to ask somebody who like knows Guild Wars really well. But I think the Ascended armor with the infusions makes it unlimited potential. Now, some of the infusions are so darn expensive. Let's talk about that. The infusions are like I only ever had like up to 200 gold in this game. That's like the most I ever had, I feel like. And then for one infusion, right? You have 6 pieces of armor, at least. Each one needs an infusion. One infusion, you're talking about 1,000 gold. Now I just told you I only ever had like 200 at once, and I'm max level, and I'm a elite specialization, and I'm full geared, almost full geared in Ascended, minus the trinkets. Now you tell me, how do you make 1,000 gold? Now, is that what I'm gonna have to do? I'm gonna have to be like in a sweatshop, and just grinding. Imagine that, and then I give the account away, and I'm like, no, I didn't make any money off that. So I'm trying to make money off it, you know what I mean? Trying to just sell out hard body. Just sell I'm selling my gaming collection, man. I got the best stuff for sale, 100% guaranteed, 100%, because I sold all the fake stuff. Now all I got is the real stuff, and I'm still selling. So I'm selling 100% authentic. I'm trying not to sell the fake stuff anymore. That was only because I got conned, really, and then I was trying to be the guy that was the con job. But no, I advertised my fake stuff as reproduction. I'm just kidding. I'm not a scammer. I got 100% rating. We're talking about eBay. So eBay, you know, eBay is one way to do the eBay sales, but more importantly, it's the donations, folks. We're here because of the donations, and thank you so much for the donations, because if we didn't have the donations, ladies and gentlemen, we wouldn't be here tonight or today, depending on when you watch my video. Right? So if you're here because you like what Traveling Stranger does, you're not really sure who he is, it's debatable. But if you're here because you like to watch a long video about Guild Wars, farming, XP, probably the best thing in farming. So you tell me. You guys gotta take a look at this damage. I think you guys need to sit back and take a look at the damage. And spoiler alert, it only gets higher, the numbers. It only gets higher throughout this video. So if you like watching me play Guild Wars, you're in for a treat. Look at that. He thought he was dead. And then he was like, wait, what's the guild doing right now? And then he was alive again. It's like, is he in full control? Is he in full control? I don't know, man. There were some times in this meta event. So I was a detriment to the group because I never did the meta event. Although now, I feel like I can do it a million times. after doing this, because these are post recordings, post reaction videos. We got what we're doing here. Serious Guild Wars grinding. Now, if you notice, Guild Wars, this is classic Guild Wars gameplay with the the trains. We want the guild trains, the farms, XP trains. So this is an XP train, or a meta event. It's a lot of he said, she said, and then, to be honest, I get lost in the whole thing. I'm just like, now, yeah, so you just got mad materials. Yo, it's hard to tell what's going on. You'll find through the video I'm like not attacking things at the right time, because this is my first time doing that event. But I think I perform admirably. I've been really focused on. I was in a group the other day. Didn't say a word, right? And then somebody just like messaged lyrics, or no. They said join Lyrics' group, or join his server, because it's like he knew that I was there kicking ass, and I never said a word. It was like I was party leader, and then I never said a word. I was a party leader, and I was like, whatever, let's just do this fucking mission, because Guild Wars, we're talking about Kryta, man. No, we're not. We're talking about Tyria, if you really think about it. We're talking about Tyria. The whole state. Tyria's a world that needs to expand. It needs more players. Nah, it's doing all right with the. I've never had trouble finding groups, but Guild Wars, I think they're primed for a new expansion. So I'm hoping. I mean, they need to do one. They can't stop at Path of Fire, because Path of Fire, I think, was a huge success, and even before that, Heart of Thrones was a good success. Like they've only gotten, with each expansion, they've gotten more. They've gotten more of a fan base, I feel like, and it's just Guild Wars. I'm getting a little choked up. Sorry, I'm getting a little choked up. But anyway, so I might as well tell you what I'm doing. I'm grinding XP because I got a lot of mastery points I got to spend, and I'm gonna get the advanced gliding, so I can glide everywhere without using endurance. It's gonna be fucking. It's gonna be fucking. It's gonna be ill. It's gonna be a trip, folks. Yeah, I'm also watching a movie right now. I got 4 TVs now. 4 working TVs. 5 total. I kept the broken one because I will fix it. I was gonna dip it in sulfite. If I just dip the motherboard in sulfite, the whole thing will just reform into a brand new computer. Yeah. It turns into a different electronic. Gets like new stuff. I'm trying to keep it PG these days, man. We got a lot of people trying to be not for kids and dirty. and they talk about my porn, I wouldn't say I ever did porn. I don't think I ever did it. But so that's why I'm kind of like, why would you talk about that? It's just like I just know about the business. I don't know what the big deal is. Porn to me is like Guild Wars. You know, you can't get enough. There's never gonna be enough. But yeah, so I'm trying to level up. Yeah, if I can get that gliding, oh my gosh. See, right here, I would be able to go across the whole thing for no reason. And yeah, so I found that this was a good meta in the world of Guild Wars, Tyria. I found it was a good event. A lot of people are into them. The dungeons are pretty much dead, is my understanding. The dungeons are dead in Guild Wars, which those were more like World of Warcraft instances. The metas are more open world. This is what's happening. It's not like it, but the dungeons are pretty cool. I kind of wish they weren't dead. You can still do them, but they're saying it's a waste of time. I don't know, because I thought the loot there was pretty good. But once you discover ascended materials, then it just becomes. So there's a bunch of currencies in Guild Wars. There's like, if you don't know, there's like spirit shards, there's golds, there's laurels, there's a lot of currencies. Oh, there's gems. Those are the ones that are real money. So you. Theoretically, you could farm gold in Guild Wars and trade the gold for gems, and gems are not real money. Gems you can only buy. Yeah, you can only go from real money to gems. You can't go from gems to real money. But if you're a wily trader in Guild Wars, I think you could make money. There are some people who are really good at crafting in this game. I could see somebody make money off Guild Wars. That's how popular I think the game is. But I do think that it needs to be more popular. It's basically like it's like a massively multiplayer game for like a PC gamer. You know, it's like this ain't your Nintendo, this ain't your Xbox, this ain't your PlayStation. This is something that like so many people don't know what Guild Wars is, but then you log on and you're like, yo, there's so many people online, I don't get it. This is what do they call it? Self-appropriating servers in this game. When you're in like a big group, you get like your own version of the map. I think it was a cost-cutting measure for Guild Wars. The way they run their servers. I think, if you ask me, I think they're using your processing power along with the others. I don't know. They got something crazy going with Guild Wars, and how it's not monthly fee is what I'm trying to get to. Like, how is it not a monthly fee? I spent a lot of money though on it, because I enjoy it, and there's not many games like this. I think the massively multiplayer genre is dying, and I'm gonna ride it out to the end. But massively multiplayer, it really needs to make it to consoles, is all I'm saying. So if you, yeah, I don't know if you can hear music. I got a lot of cool shit going on. Yeah, I guess that qualifies as porn that I'm watching right now. But hey guys, let me know what you think about Guild Wars. Really do. Really let me know what you think about Guild Wars, because I put a lot of time into it. It feels like a job. But it's like my passion, I feel like. You tell me what you think, and if you're playing, tell me what you guys like. Yeah, go into detail. If you're a Guild Wars user, if you're an active Guild Wars user, let me know, because I'm looking to start an uprising. I'm trying to put a guild together that breaks the game. So talk to me about the Lunar Nights. Talk to me about the Lunar Nights, because that's the guild I'm in, and we're all good. We're all good. It's just like there's a lot of dysfunction in the group. Like she kept trying to say I was trying to make a statement, and then I was like, oh no, you didn't. And then she was like, no siree. And then I said, look, it's not about, that's not what this is about. It was something like that. Something. I was like, what is this really about? Is it about Guild Wars? And then she was like, in the guild chat, she was like, no. I'm like, so what's Guild Wars? And she's like, the best MMO on the computer. And I was like, okay, fine, I agree. But my guild is we got a war of our own, because the whole world is against us. If you noticed in any of these videos, they're all against us. Yo, how hard is it to break a toilet?
Someone to watch my back while I put them together. Can't do two things at once, you know.
No, I mean like shatter the porcelain. Yo, this movie's so violent. I'm watching The Watchmen. Who watches The Watchmen?
Afraid I can't fight, Bill.
I'm that guy. But yo, if you guys are noticing, with the damage I'm putting out, I think this is the part where I hit my stride. I forget though. I totally already forgot. But I think I performed pretty well in this video. And a lot of people like the Chronomancer. This one guy, he says to me, he says, Chronomancer is the best class in the game, and it really makes, it's true. It's just true. But that they're only saying that because I'm a Chronomancer, so it's a conundrum. It baffles people. They just think it's the best class in the game, but it's just the class the best player plays that. So No, it's true though. There are, in all seriousness, there are classes that just don't pan out. Now I gotta do a little research because I have 2 other 80 level characters that I haven't played, and then I have a level 65. And I really want to start gearing them because this ascended thing is going to take a while. So why not start making more ascended?
Keep those creatures off my back.
Because I had a lot of fun with it. Yeah, so I'm so new to this area. I got to do this. I got to take take in the sights. So you tell me, what is that? That seems to be the cause of all the problems.
Done. Whew, that was harder than I thought it would be.
Mordremoth is, even though I beat him, I guess he still has power over the realm. That's the problem with MMOs and stories. Once you beat the guy, he's not gone. Now, if there was like an active world, you can get a fake name generator. Pretty sure they have it. And then it would just be like, but no, I'm really excited to do the Balthazar thing. Let me know in the comments below if you want to see Balthazar. If you want to see me try and take him. I'm gonna keep up with that. This is a find. This is a find. Yeah, here's where I'm like, wait, what's going on? And then they're like, food. I'm like, yo, I already ate. Yep, so food is a great bonus. PvE gives you so many more stat bonuses than PvP, and that kind of bothers me. How like your armor is limited in PvP to make it even, and I'm like, no. I'm like, if you're nasty, you should be able to use all your armor, but just like no buffs. Just keep the buffs away, like I got the guild buffs right now. You can see the guild banners that people left out. So PvE is more fun because of that. You get a lot of damage output because of all the buffs you get in PvE. Now, world versus world. World versus world. Let me know if you want to see that. I think I'm gonna do some world versus world. I don't really know what I'm doing yet, so I'm gonna be playing a few practice rounds. I want to get some good wins on tape. And I'll show you guys what it's like to play World vs. World. I think World vs. World, at the time when it came out in the beginning, nobody realized what an exclusive it was to Guild Wars. So this is a big boss right now, but nobody knew what World vs. World was like, because they thought it was crap, right? So not many people played it, but if you played it, you knew that it was pretty nasty. So World vs. World is like, my understanding, and I'm very new at it, I only played a little bit, it's like a base building kind of control over the realm game. There's swap between 3 sides now. Red, green, and blue. And I don't know why. I don't know how you pick a side. I really don't know. I never understood. I don't think I ever understood what side I was on. But yeah, so it's a 3-way battle. So they got they cross attack. This is pretty intense. You see that? I couldn't believe it either. So Chronomancer is just, to me, it's the coolest thing. I mean, anything purple. But see the purple laser? That's another Mesmer using a great sword. Your skills change depending on what your weapons are. So I have 3 skills given to me from my sword and 2 skills given to me from my shield. The shield is friggin' amazing for Chronomancer, because that's what the elite specialization was. It makes it so you can wield a shield as a Mesmer. So when I was leveling up, I had a sword in my right. It doesn't matter what hand it was in. I had a sword in one hand, and I had a shield. Or no, because I couldn't. I was leveling up the elite specialization to get a shield. So before the shield, I had a focus, and it looked like a brass knuckles or something like that. I got a cool one. But all my shit was transmuted back then, because transmutation is, I don't know, it was fun to make my guy look a certain way. But now that I earned this ascended armor, I want to show it off, so I haven't transmuted my gear. I got these. So, karma, guys. I actually have a ton of karma. I should look into what benefits I can get from my karma. Karma is one of the currencies that you get throughout the game. I love the currency exchange. It's so cool. I want to get Excel. I want to get some Excel spreadsheets for this game. I want to go hard like that. That shit's hilarious. But yeah, there's a lot of waiting around in this one. But I'd say it was worth it. I'm gonna be close to. I'm gonna be leveling for a while. So if this is a popular video because of the leveling, then I'll do more leveling, and that'd be great. Otherwise, I'm not gonna make any leveling videos if this doesn't perform well. But I'm gonna be leveling, so I'll make maybe other videos, some like dirty videos about different people. Just go off. We're gonna just talk about all the people we're gonna get rid of, who we should get rid of. So that's what people want to see. What we're working with here is, yo, can I just say something here and say that the guy with the marker, he was not the best leader. So I just want to say that. I know, spoiler alert, turns out we make it, but the guy with the marker, he was good, but we needed like a second marker because there were like too many objectives. So, and he wasn't doing like the main ones, he was doing like side quests. So yeah, there he is talking and saying shut up. But yeah, no, it was a good group. It was definitely a good group. When you have the numbers I don't think it really matters anyway. There were so many people in this group. Yo, I hate those wings though. Unless I had them, I guess they'd look cool on my guy. But those wings are pretty cool. The feathers. I want to get a new glider. I want to get a new glider skin, but the ones on sale are pretty crummy. I wish there was a way to unlock glider skins and stuff. But then I'm like, wait a minute, something's going down? Here's some good damage, actually. I don't know, I can't remember this whole video. This is a long one, guys. Are we still watching this? Like, let me know in the comments below. Did you watch the whole thing? Because this is just Guild Wars mania. That's what this is. So I think because of these videos, I think Guild Wars community is responding well. I think we got a lot of great people playing Guild Wars. Some of the classiest, man. They always beat you to the punchline. You know what I mean? 6,000. That's like the most I could get. Not 6,500. 6,000 is like the most I can get in PvP. But I'm so buffed up in this. I don't know if I already did, but I dropped like an 8,000. I dropped an 8,000 at one point, and I was really happy with that. So I think the Chronomancer is actually working out because I went all in. When you go into an elite specialization, it's going to take forever. So I went all in and said I want to be a Chronomancer. I looked up guides like years ago. Oh man, it's been a trip with this character. This game's mad old, but the expansions are making it like the best thing since sliced bread. Low carb, my diet, if everybody wants to know my diet, I don't follow it lately, but low carb, high protein, lots of water. That's my diet, and it works. Right now, I've been eating a lot of junk food, so I've been celebrating a lot lately. People know me; they know I like to celebrate. I celebrate on certain situations even if they turn out bad. I celebrate the missed opportunities. So I'm always just ready to party. But when it comes, yeah, there I discovered it. I'm not sure if I do. I don't know if I'll do this one again. I'm thinking about it now. I think I'm gonna do another meta event that I haven't done because the XP I got from this was really good. I didn't look up a guide on XP. It might be a meta events to me seem like the best way to get XP, especially if you haven't already done it. But there's not that many more, I think, that I haven't done. So I gotta take a look at the meta events now. But yeah, I think this was a successful grind. We had a good time. It was for a place called Dragon Stand. The lack of dragons was kind of a thing for me. I feel like there weren't that many dragons. I like fighting the dragons, the legendaries. Oh man, the dragons are so hard. That would be Orc Basin, I think, is the dragons. But yeah, I'm really trying to focus on Guild Wars these days. I think it's something that I do well. It lends itself to good things in my life. When I'm good at Guild Wars, like, things always seem to work out for me. The comedian was your father. Yo, the Watchmen, man. That was like Justice League before Justice League. Where they just did straight comic. I think they changed the ending. Anyway. Alright guys, this is looking like we really hit our stride as a group. We're really gelling together, and everyone's focusing, and then I'm just like, yo, you'll see in these battles what a force to be reckoned with I am, because I could tell we were at the end. She could tell, but so there's some interesting AoEs that I'm talking about. It's like a fire blast or something. I have yeah. So my other classes, my other level 80s are a guardian and a ranger. And then I got a level 65 elementalist. So, I don't know if I'll ever get tired of Mesmer though. Mesmer, especially now, that they have Chronomancer. So, Chronomancer is the elite specialization. Once you reach the elite specialization, it actually changes your class. For the most part, you get like a lot of new spells, and what do you call it? Yeah, it changes your title, so or your icon for what class you are. So that's like confirmation. So it's completely like a prestige. I love Call of Duty for inventing. See that? The guy said thank you. I love how Call of Duty created prestige mode for video games. Gave you a real incentive to keep playing, because a shooter never did that before, I'll tell you that. But a ton of games need a prestige mode to make a addictive gameplay. Addictive gameplay is the king right now. That's what everybody's playing. The ones where you gotta log in every day, everybody's playing it. So yeah, I was able to commune. I don't know how many hero points I got for that, but I got mastery points. So I'm getting close to leveling up. I'll let you guys know. We'll see you again next time. I hope you had a good time watching me doing a meta event at Dragon Stand in Guild Wars 2, Heart of the Thorns. So we'll see you next time. Thanks for the donations. We couldn't do it without your donations. Alright, see you guys.